team's talent levels are really that different, or the difference that vast, but it's just the strategy, and you can just see Tree is just playing a more complete style of Han. Ancients constantly, jungle constantly, better vision, better rotations, and they just, in every game we've seen thus far, they were never the team forced to do anything. They didn't need to push to end the game. They could just play smart, controlled, safe Han, and then just follow that path to victory.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, guys, we asked for the pause right here because the stream, unfortunately, this happened yesterday, too. This is really weird. It's like I'm not dropping any frames or anything. It just all of a sudden just DC. So I did restart it, though. It should be good to go now. So I'm going to go ahead and let them know that okay, you can resume. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do apologize there, guys. We should be back at you. Unfortunately, might have missed a little bit right there. As far as some action goes, but at the same time, again, really not a whole lot has happened, to be fair. So it's been a very similar story of Willowkeeper and Mint. Willowkeeper just continues to be in a very dominating lead here, and no signs of that changing necessarily just yet. Now, Doctor has been able to farm up for the Hellflower right now on top of that Icon of the Goddess. You do got Kraken, 19 more 100 gold saved up, so another bigger item on him at least. And, of course, Valkyrie finishing her Shrunken Head. So that's kind of where we're at right now as far as Mint still doing enough to at least hang on into this game. But right now, Tree, again, they're looking not only up 2-0, but looking to secure it with a 3-0 victory. With victory here, of course. So, we're resetting the best of the 5 as a result of that restart. No, we're not doing that. So, but, all right. So, anyway, so that should kind of catch you up. Again, I do apologize for that. A little bit of a hiccup, unfortunately, but we're constantly seeing the Veiled Rot used from Tree at this point. That they're trying to take advantage of that and maybe catch one of the players farming here. But no Fire Blade, by the way, on Tremble.
I mean, if they can find anyone, though, with these smoke ganks, or they find a team fight in favourable, then they're just going to win the game. So it's understandable they're just spamming out these smoke ganks. Yeah.
Gonna try once again right here, and it's gonna be close. Uh-oh, Behemoth and Kraken, they have no clue. There we go, they get exposed. Oh, he misses a tie. He went for Kraken. Behemoth is gonna end up falling, though. And again, it's just, yeah, they are split right now because they kind of just feel like they have to be to get farm, but that does mean pickups are gonna be easy.
Yeah, and then going back to the Fire Blade and Tremble, it just synergizes so nice with the hero. Like, whenever you play Tremble, you want to just get as much, or as many items that really synergize well with the Impalers because of the double hit. Oh, Box actually goes down.
Yeah, that was the Hellflower from Dr. Repulsor coming into play right there. So, again, talking about that item, and that is an item that has potential to be a game changer for sure. So, actually, Tremble, that's a real Tremble, right? Yeah, that is a real Tremble right there. He has the Boris over here. Kind of scout things out, but in the meantime, they catch Glacius, who happen to have a bound eye, actually. And Andromeda now is 2 of them.
1 for each eye.
Ah, that's how it works. So, there you go for them. And again, still hanging around the Conqueror. That's understandably going to be a focus point here. I kind of, if you are Mint, is it even a point to try to stop this Conqueror attempt? Like, could you just argue that they should just be farming, honestly?
It's saying that if they give up token to Tremble or whoever, I don't see them killing Tremble twice. They've got decent Kongor sort of fighting lineup. They've got a good AoE, Kraken, Behemoth, for example. If Tree, for example, do clump for whatever reason, Mint might be able to save.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I don't see really a win condition for them right now. They need Behemoth is level 11, so his ultimate will do significant amounts of damage, but there's so many BKBs now on the Legion side that it's going to make it very difficult for him to take anything out. And again, you got to be really wary of the Riftwalker that's always waiting behind. They're going to go into Roche, Veiled Rot in, and just really have Tremble solo it, I think. There's no reason for anyone to go inside. I expect them to give this token to either the Legionnaire or the Hag, but I think the Hag's probably the best choice. He'll be here shortly. Oh, he's there. He's just above. Valkyrie has a BKB, by the way.
Yeah.
For this fight.
Ooh.
5-second arrow on the Legionnaire.
Yeah, is that not necessarily the biggest target to be jumping right here, but it will stop him from his initiative, at least initially, but he goes in anyways. And Kraken going to be target for him in the background. Hellflower applied to Wretched Hag. There's the shockwave from him. If they really want to kill this Hag, it ain't going to happen initially. It will happen in the end. No, he does survive. And now Legionnaire chasing after Dr. Repulsor. Glacial downpour coming down. Going to be stopped immediately, though, as he ends up dying. Legionnaire still trying to finish off. Bad blast in the background. Wretched Hag survived the whole time. comes back in. There's the Riftwalker wormhole coming out. Now, they released the Kraken, pretty good placement, so a solid fight for Mint, but they're just going to come up short. Oh, Riftwalker. The Brutalizer proc, the bash coming out from Tremble. And we'll keep him alive and kill him in the end. So, again, another case of the just not enough fighting power here from this Hellborn team. Another buyback used on Kraken. He's now out of them. Probusk did use the buyback as well. Unfortunately, just a little bit too late right there. And wasn't able to be of use. So, they're trying, and, you know, it does seem like they're able to get some kills here and there. But, again, it's clearly a case of just being too far behind right now is the ultimate thing that's hurting them here at this time. So Tremble is going to slowly push in the bottom lane, and you know, again, this is where I kind of look back at Tree though, and again, Kongor did, yeah, okay, you got the token of life, but they haven't necessarily been really pushing into the base as you could say maybe they could have been doing, but they have been playing a lot more of the safer game. Now, with this token, I expect them to, of course, group up and push it. Could you see it any other way, or should they just really push this bottom lane here?
Me? You start asking
Sure.
me? I don't know, man. They can do whatever the hell they want. They're 25k gold ahead. This is pretty much 3 touchdowns the fourth quarter with the ball. I mean, all you really have to do here is make sure you don't let Herman Edwards like sneak under your center and take it all the way to the end zone. Because right now they can't lose this game. Like, I don't often say that, but I mean, it's just the nature of their lineup. They've got a Tremble. With who took the token? I actually somehow closed my
Tremble.
items, so I can't
Tremble,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, Tremble. Yeah, they can't kill him once, let alone twice. And there's a big taunt on the Valk. He's actually going to just die. Wow.
Die really quickly. Kraken, in the meantime, he gets a good release. Kraken off to at least stall them, but not going to be any counter kills as a result of that. Again, the melee Rex is going to easily fall right here. Vulnerability comes out. Behemoth level 2 ultimate. He has a shockwave, but a great spread from Tree right here. They're playing it very safe. Doctor pulls from the background. He's looking for a chance to jump somebody, probably the Wretched Hag again. Yeah, there's the Hellflower coming out, but the melee Rex goes down. Doctor pulls now in the background. He goes for lead share, but the barbed armor's up. Don't want to put too much damage into him. Kraken will fall. There's a shockwave coming out. Pretty good one at that, actually. Legionnaire, 5-second arrow on top of that goes down as well. Wretched Hag gets his bat blast off, however. A double tap coming up from Balthazar, making a hat trick. Doctor goes down, and I think the end may be near here as they completely wipe them out. Probusk does buy back for a second and final time. They don't want to concede. Understandable, but there you go. GG, well played. Good luck in Thailand. The good manners come out. But Willowkeeper are your Season 3 Grand Final champions here as far as the playoffs are concerned, and they earn their spot to Thailand, where they will be representing the North American and European region alongside Sync Esports at the World Finals. A big congratulations to Willowkeeper. They got to be feeling pretty damn good here. What a series, guys.
Definitely what a series, and I'm really surprised. It was a 3-0 sweep, honestly. But I guess when Tree were playing like that, like Swindle said, everything was just on point. Playing like clockwork kind of thing, and although they had a couple of slip-ups in terms of maybe game one more so than anything else, they came back and just seemed dominant the whole way through, honestly. And I think it was less so maybe that Mint were playing bad. I think Tree were just playing that good, honestly, which is a testament to how strong they are, really. And we all knew that they had a great skill and great ability to sort of do this kind of thing, but more recently than not, they haven't been doing it. But they became very, very good where it mattered most, obviously. So they deserve the win, nonetheless.
Oh, what do you think about this series as a whole here and how dominating Tree ended up being in the end?
I mean, they just seem to me like the better team. They're very complete. I didn't really recognize any weaknesses. They made a couple poor decisions, but it wasn't really any individual who seemed to be holding them back. And I expect that I still would definitely see Sync as the favorites going into the LAN final, but maybe if they got a little coaching or some seasoned veteran just sort of brought them aside and maybe instructed them in some things they might not remember. I mean, it has worked in the past, so we'll see how much they're willing to shell out for that sort of tutelage.
Give some inside information, and definitely, even for teams that do qualify for an event like this, why not get even more prepared knowing what is on the line out there. That's a good point to bring up. And again, Tree, they kind of have been that team. It's just a funky team at times. They have been down at times, but clearly today they were the victorious team. They were the dominating team, and they take the series 3-0 as a result of that. Just well played all around. Now, of course, we got to hop in their event real quick, so I'm going to actually jump into their event here real quickly, and then we'll come back to do our wrap up. But give me a second here, guys, and gonna get their reactions here. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Take me and Lucy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
So you guys are going to Thailand. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys have finally made it. What a long season, man. I mean, at the beginning of the season, was this? Well, okay. I'll try to make this so it's not all over the place. We'll start with Fusin. Beginning of the season. Here we go. You guys are coming into this somewhat of a newer team as far as, not necessarily newer, but we didn't really know too much about you guys. We started to learn a lot more about you guys throughout the season, of course, and eventually became fan favorites and whatnot. Later parts of the season, it seems like things started to, maybe not click together as much as they were earlier on. We were a little worried about that. How does it, going into the season, did you guys have any idea that you would eventually be going to Thailand? Let's start with there.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Okay.
nice.
Oh my god, Rob.
Anyone else?
Anyone? Boxy. What about you,
That's my
Boxy?
final answer.
I mean, I think we had the best results in the beginning of the season, and then maybe in the middle of the season we were like, okay, things are not looking as good anymore.
In the middle of the season, we had one cycle and bots that wasn't playing for us. So that was a bit like...
Shout out to Hansen.
Yeah,
Shout out to Hansken.
yeah.
He did a great job.
That is true. I do remember that playing for you guys. So, again, let's take it to now. Let's take it to now. So, again, going to this series here, obviously a lot being on the line now. We got to talk with Boxy yesterday, especially, and he was making a point. I mean, you guys were just really hyped, ready to go, and how prepared were you guys for today? Baltazar, I want to get you on here. How prepared were you guys today?
Oh, well, I don't know. We've been preparing all week, like watching
All
out
week.
other teams,
Are you
streaming. Well, 1 week doesn't.
All week.
Well, 1 week isn't enough. Like we put down so much effort and just so much teamwork, and I feel like to scout out teams, that's really one of the things that we have been doing a lot, and that's
Yeah.
it has helped us a lot. Yeah.
There you go. Root of Z. I want to bring you on here. You had the chance to play Riftwalker a couple of these games, and overall, very big performances from you. You had some fun this series, is safe to say?
I played some of my more favorite heroes, for sure. I like many heroes,
Yeah.
but Magnus Bifalker are probably some of my better heroes yet.
Not TB though.
Not Thunderbringer. Let's not do that again. We saw that yesterday.
No, it actually should work, but we screwed up.
Yeah. Oh.
Like we did really good in the stream with it.
Yeah, defend the draft. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that game was a lot about the laning phase. They just got their roaming off, and from that we couldn't just
No, like-
handle it.
Like we expected them man up, and then they didn't man up. So we laned it really weird. So that's part of why it went so bad.
Maybe you'll see it in the future. Sorry.
Oh, I look forward to that. I mean, Thunderbringer's a fun hero, so if you guys can make it work, we'll love to see that. So, Krake, what is going on with you guys running this Legionnaire? Where did this come from? Was this your idea, Fusion's idea? I mean, what's the deal with that?
I'd say it's Rob. It's Rob's idea. Fusion, I mean. We call him Rob, that's his name. No, but yeah, Rob was like coming up with this strategy. Pretty recent, actually, and we just have practiced it a lot, the rotations and all that shit, so it's really working out.
You guys,
So I like it.
well, so again, it kind of came out of nowhere into this weekend here. Clearly, you prepared for it, and it definitely worked out more so than it didn't. It's safe to say. You guys maybe going to have other plans up your sleeve, other strategies now that you're going to wait to show at the World Finals, or have we seen it all here? Fusion, I'll ask you that.
Coming up with the strat takes me 1 day.
Okay.
So yes. We actually had some stuff which we didn't do. So I mean,
That's true.
We had the strat which we wanted to do from cycle 1, I believe.
Yeah, we've been practiced for so long, and then we didn't do it.
And we never did it. So yeah, we have some stuff prepared, but I mean, it's a question if it works against Sync or not. I personally haven't thought too much about how to beat Sync because we focused on other teams. So I can't promise that we will play those strats which we prepared for other teams. But against Sync, maybe some other strats, I don't know. And of course, there are the Thai teams, but yeah.
You guys, not only victorious today, but, I mean, it was dominating, man. You guys were just clearly the better team, and I think that kind of caught a lot of people off guard. Hell, myself, I'll admit that. Did it catch you guys off guard that you guys just dominated mids, really, every single game?
I can answer this. I'm not saying I was scared. The biggest thing is that our team is not really consistent. So if we are playing our best, I don't think Mint should beat us. Although, like, I respect them and they're a great team, but we have beaten them many times before. And the thing is that I didn't really care about last few cycles. That's a bit maybe cocky to say, believe it or not. We used the last cycle for mainly scouting and like not playing the heroes we would draft. So that really didn't scare us. We didn't really say that, okay, we lost to Reason, we're not going to beat them. Going into the qualifiers, we didn't play as good as we could have. We lost to Mint, but I mean, I think everyone knows why we lost, and we fixed those mistakes we did. So I was never really, like, when we beat Reason, which is our biggest competition, obviously except Sync.
Yeah.
Then we were really confident. I was really confident. So yeah, after beating Reason, I was pretty sure we were going to win. Maybe not 3-0, but yeah.
Feeling good about it overall. Well, hey, 3-0, 3-2, 3-1. I mean, you guys won it, and that's what matters, obviously, in the long run here. So, Boxy. We got some entertaining games specifically from you. The Kinesis game in that game, too.
Yeah.
Why? Where did that come from, man?
Why, Boxy?
Why? No, but like Kinesis is so good at just snowballing. If like the game is just stale and you can just run around and one-shot people left and right, and it's like this is something that has happened in games before and in like matchmaking and whatever. That's it's like a 1v1 lane. You do well. The enemy team has like under-leveled supports, and then when the enemy team is recovering, you just like press R on everything and run around and have a lot of fun. Yeah. So that definitely went better, better than expected. But it came down to the lanes a lot, and like the draft and them having to rotate away from their lane with low-level supports and not being able to box me out after that.
Yeah. Fusen, I want to go back to you real quickly. So now you're going to the World Finals. You haven't had a whole lot of time to think about this. Obviously, just getting to the World Finals is the first step. You mentioned now you're going to start thinking about, okay, Sync Esports, yes, they're the big team. They're the favorites. There's really no question about that overall. But there are other teams that are going to be there, of course, from other regions. We got CIS, we got Southeast Asia, Thailand, China, I mean, all over the place. Have you, and how much time do you think you're going to be spending researching these teams coming up here?
Knowing myself a lot, but I can't answer that. It's probably a lot. Although I would like to take a break from Hon. It's sometimes too much, but probably a lot. Thing is, I'm not really scared against Thai teams. I think they are really good. I haven't watched them too much, but like I don't underestimate them. But the thing is, like, if you don't know what we are playing, they're gonna lose the game. Like, I don't think anyone can beat us if people are not prepared against us. Like the first time we played in CIS, we won against BMG in 15 minutes. Well, we didn't win the series, but like that was a surprise, right? Mm-hmm. And as we progressed, we kept losing because people, started reading us. But I'm not sure how much the Thai team's gonna research us. But it's gonna be hard for them if they don't know what we are doing. But yeah, we'll definitely check out what the Thai teams are doing.
Yeah, see what's up, at least.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Minnie, you have any questions here for these guys?
You took all the good ones, Breaky, but I've got a few. That more so for Boxy. You went like Blood Chalice into Astrolabe on the Wretched Hag, and me and Swindle were like kind of racking our brains. But what was the insight or the reasoning behind that?
I mean, obviously Swindle doesn't have the insight provided. to explain it. But no, like we played a very similar game against them in a scrim when I was Hag, and they had I can't really remember the game. But then I was like, well, I'm not gonna go for runes, and I have a lot of blights on me, so I'm gonna buy a chalice. And then I had the strength parts for the astrolabe to survive, and I was like, well, hey, I get health regen from the astrolabe, and I get mana from the chalice, and you have so much sustainability, and you get a lot of health. So it's I don't know. I think it's a really good build on a side lane Hag.
Okay, and that's cool. No, I just wondered. That's cool. Second question. So obviously you're going to be the second international team that's coming. So do you expect to come second in the World Finals, or what?
Wow,
I mean,
you don't expect to win it?
I'm trying to evoke emotion, bro.
I think we hope to win, but I think Sync is gonna be our by far the biggest obstacle in getting there. And we don't really know much. I personally don't really know much about the Thai teams, but I think if we play like we did this weekend, we should be able to beat.
Well, I know,
at least make it to the top. I feel like.
Yeah, I know you guys have actually talked about. We've had you on before talking about what if you go to Thailand again. Now you're going, but one of the things you keep bringing up is that it's going to be the first time all of you, I believe all of you, in fact, are going to be seeing each other in real life for the first time. And that's definitely kind of a different experience as well, going on the LAN environment. And do you think now all these other teams, Cats Gaming from CIS, they have a lot of LAN experience. The Thailand teams, they're going to have plenty. Obviously, Sync Esports has plenty. Are you a little bit worried that may hurt you guys going into this event?
I don't really know. Personally, I don't think I will be that affected by it. I hope at least, but I think it will be different with the crowd and casters and all the hype, and maybe we will get super nervous. But
a lot of noise around you.
I think but I think it would just be awesome all around.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to go. But maybe we boot camp before and prepare.
All right.
Let's see.
You guys, we'll go. Somebody else want to say something?
No, I just said maybe.
Okay.
Nothing is confirmed.
Oh, we're good. I don't know if you guys had heard again. I'm sure you're focused on your match there, but we actually had Milkvat come on the cast, and after the game one, he actually made a couple of announcements. The big one being that we're going back to DreamHack. Heroes of Newerth is. We're going to DreamHack Summer here, and then also he officially announced that Han Tour Season 4 is going to be a thing as well. DreamHack specifically, though, you guys excited for that by chance? I mean, any chance of that?
Yeah, really excited, and it's in Sweden as well. So
yeah, that's the biggest thing. Because I went to the last DreamHack Summer, and that was the first DreamHack that didn't have any Hon with my friends. So that was a little bit disappointing because I was like looking forward to play the DreamHack there. But this summer, gonna bring all my friends, which I mean they're obviously not gonna come with to Thailand because we have school and stuff.
It's kind of far.
But it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to the DreamHack as well. But right now it's mostly Thailand. I'm thinking about at least.
As you should be, yeah. That's the priority, definitely. And again, a lot of good money, the title of world champion. I mean, so much going to be on the line there. So, well, let's throw it around now. Let's just get the outros going on here. So, Krake, love your icon, by the way. First off, we'll start with you here. Any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, shout out to my team, obviously. It's going to be so nice meeting them. I'm really excited. Shout out to my friends and family. Yeah, that's about it. And to you guys, Homecast, obviously.
All right, thank you. Root of Z?
Shout out to my family for stopping using the internet halfway through the first game.
That was really scary.
Shout out to my friends watching, wishing me congratulations. Shout out to the viewers who are really fun to play for when we're winning.
That helps.
It's really awesome getting whispers and all the things that evolves around them. It's really awesome. I love it.
All right.
And
thank you.
Look out for us in time.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be. I can't wait to meet you guys as well. So, Baltazar, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Flex Cavana, also known as Big Arlong, Nick Guefix, my brother, and some friends in my hometown, Trollhättan. And that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, Foxy, what do you got?
Well, shout out to team and fans watching. shout out to going to Thailand with my mom probably because she's not gonna let me go alone. No joke on this.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Shout
we
out
did beat his
to
daughter.
the whole tournament and all the teams playing. Unfortunately, there was only one team from this playoff that could go to Thailand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Fusin, from you.
This is gonna be long. Shout out to my team, especially Baltazar, because we had a bet, and he called lanes in TMM, so I have to give him a shout out. So
Yes.
here we go. Shout out to my old teammates. Without them, I wouldn't be here. They helped us a lot. So obviously, shout out to Sloka, shout out to Cream Pens, little shout out to Fa. Although Boxy hates him, I don't. Shout out to Hardskate. Shout out to Honcast and Hon being alive. Shout out to viewers. Shout out to Okami. Shout out to Mini Maggot telling me that we're gonna lose. Shout out to
Nice.
Imbo Pingu. Shout out to Platty Chris. Shout out to Shigling and the whole Warcraft 3 chat. I might play Warcraft one day. I had one more, but I forgot.
That was a lot.
Oh, shout out to Reason Gaming. I'm sorry that Ninja couldn't play. I think they would have deserved a spot as well. Not only us, but yeah. It's only one team, obviously, so
Unfortunately not.
maybe next season. But it's been a great season, and I had a lot of fun playing against them, especially. And they have been hard opponent. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thanks again, guys. Obviously, a big congratulations, and well, we'll keep in touch and eventually see you guys at the World Finals. You guys are signed up for the Onslaught tournament, I believe, right? So at least going to be participating in that as well. So, yay! Yay! Further events. Hey, it's something.
We're gonna have some interesting strats there.
All right, I look forward to that. Yeah, it's just that's the purpose of that one. Obviously, just have fun and give you guys some more practice, if anything, before the World Final.
Sure.
So, anyways, congratulations, guys. Obviously, we'll keep in touch, and again, congrats, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
There we go. Let me get back on this other call here. Okay, I think I'm back here now. Back with these guys here. Got Minnie and of course some Melons back here too. Just hopped into Willowkeeper's Skype right there and chatting it up and getting congratulations and of course hearing what they had to say. And definitely some good talk there. Good talk. Good hearing from them. And of course excited as you would expect, knowing that they're going to be going for the first time. So, and I keep going back to that as well. Again, they none of these players have, let alone LAN experience, have even met each other in real life, and you know that's definitely a little bit different. It's a little bit different to play these games on a LAN environment with noise and everything going on around you, compared to sitting at your home computer where you're comfortable and you know what's up. So. That's as usual going to be one of the big things that we'll focus on with Willowkeeper being in the new team and that less experience, arguably probably the least experienced team to be frank, at what's going to be the World Finals. But will that affect them too much? We'll have to find out. Anyways, guys, well, that's going to start wrapping things up here on Honcast. A little bit shorter than expected, but it is what it is. Obviously.
Oh, where's Breaky?
Can you?
Usually
Oh
they're
my
on
gosh!
mute. Oh, Breaky's gone.
I was muted that whole time. No, I was talking this whole time.
Nice.
My Skype was muted this whole time. But anyways, but yeah. So I was just about to say though. Obviously, we're good to start wrapping things up here. We'll start with you, Swindle, and obviously, big thanks for joining us. And again, you're going to Thailand as well. You're going to be one of our casters here. So for those that missed that announcement, looking forward to that. A few of that you could say. So. Swindle Melons, any final words, anything else you want to say here today?
Not really. It was interesting to watch some Han again. I haven't seen a game from inside, as an actual spectator in quite a while. And it's interesting to see, the things that have changed and some things that haven't changed. But definitely some innovation that's occurred over the past few months. I definitely see Sync as the favorites, but I think Tree has a lot of potential. They just need to sharpen up some of their play. I think Sync will capitalize on some of the errors and openings that I saw, but it's it'll be a good land event. I think I'm really excited to go. I love Thailand. It's unfortunate I won't be able to spend as much time as I have in the past there, but it'll be a fun event, and there's a lot of people I'm really happy I'm going to get to see. So
Yeah.
much looking forward to it. Especially the hotel, man. By far, like that hotel is just like
It's nice.
the greatest. And I think I've got a what's it called? Not a placebo thing, but I've just got so many good memories associated with it. You know, winning my first LAN and the last LAN, and it's just a good place to be. So it's like a happy place, and I'll definitely enjoy my trip. And I hope we see a really good LAN final. I'm excited to see if the Thai teams have improved over the past year and whether they still remember me. And you know, it'll just be fun. So you know, thanks for having me on. Good stuff, Minnie, Quincy, and Breaky, and I'll see some of you in Thailand.
That's very true. Well, indeed. So, Minnie, any wrap up from you?
Yeah, no, just congratulations to Tree. I think they did deserve it. They smashed this series without a doubt. I did not expect them to go 3-0, let alone even win the series. As Fusen said, I didn't expect them to win it, but yeah, they did. They proved me wrong without a doubt. And it's good that they did make it, though, because I think probably the best team out of the playoffs did win, particularly if Tree are playing like that, though. And again, I am really looking forward to Thailand. As Swindle said, it's going to be my first LAN ever, so for it to be at Thailand, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to give it my best shot.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time, man. Tree is one of these teams where at the beginning of the season, again, we still didn't know too much about them. They started to develop, though, getting some bigger finishes. Of course, never really won a cycle, unfortunately. Sync Esports proved to just be too dominant in the end, winning 7 of the 8, BMG even taking the other one. But they do win the grand finals in the playoffs. And so, hey, not winning a cycle, not the end of the world as they showed. It's what really matters is the final game that gets you to Thailand, and that's what they did here today. So big congratulations one more time to Willowkeeper as they take out Fresh. 3-0, as you see on your screen right there. Yes, dominating fashion, to say the least, from Tree. So got some good momentum going in. As far as the World Finals are concerned, guys, now we don't have a portal up for that part just yet, but that will be coming here in these next couple of weeks, I believe. So definitely be looking out for that. All the information you could possibly want, from the teams that are going to the full schedule to what to look forward to the brackets, group stage, everything. All that's going to be coming here within a couple of weeks. Stay tuned to the social media and HauntTour.com and whatnot. And we'll keep you guys updated on all of that. But March 28th and 29th are the dates for the World Finals in Bangkok, Thailand, at the Bitek once again, as we've been last year as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, one final time here from Haunt Tour Season 3, the North American European region at least. We have officially come to a conclusion. And again, Willowkeeper and Sync Esports are your teams representing our region. And what will be the World Finals? Definitely looking good going in, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see that world competition and how much things have improved amongst the world. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my co-casters here, both Swindamelons and Minnie, of course. And then a big shout out to Quincy as well, as always, providing us some awesome stats and having some fun with that. Shout out to all the admins. Shout out to everyone involved in Haunt Tour. And shout out to Back to DreamHack, baby. Looking forward to that. Good news here and today here on Hauntcast. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. The Onslaught is next on Tuesday. We're coming right back at you. So we're finished with Haunt Tour Season 3. But guess what? We still got plenty of fun. The Onslaught event, it starts this Tuesday. The format, it's all on both HauntTour.com as well as the competitive section of the forums. You can check it out. The top 8 teams right now in our region, Sync Esports included, they're going to be playing in that event. It's going to go over these next 2 weeks here. That's a good event to have in between now and the World Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, see you Tuesday. Have a good night. Once again, congratulations.